Welcome back to the Green Astro Van podcast. David, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
I'm good.
What? Actually, when I think about that, it's funny because like we've been hanging out all day, but we're like it's what almost 5 o'clock, and we're just not asking how each other's doing.
You gotta fake it for the people.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, I already knew you were doing good.
I care about you more than you think. I knew you were doing good.
I'm gonna throw a curveball your way.
All right.
We went to a place called Tilted Kilt today randomly. I didn't know what it was. We didn't know what it was until our friend Jake described what it was to us, and we still went. Pretty much, it's like a Swedish Hooters.
Yes.
Which our waitress is black, and I don't remember seeing any black people in Sweden.
Swedish, fix that problem.
Anyways, Tilted Kilt is ending racism single-handedly.
Exactly.
But yeah, it was weird. It was interesting. We don't usually go to places like that because we're interested in men. But like I think the situation, like it was. Like,
I'm not going to correct you.
I can't even continue after saying that because that's not true.
I'm not going to correct you.
Go ahead. Sorry, I just want to throw you a curveball at the beginning.
Good thing I played baseball because that shit don't affect me.
You go, I'm Babe Ruth in this beat.
Yeah. Okay, so, David, count of three. What are you thinking? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thirsty.
Dinosaurs.
Why dinosaurs?
No, I'm just thinking how T-Rex can't really do anything. He can't do push-ups. He has a hard time shaking hands. I feel bad for the guy. Plus, he's extinct, so he never had a chance to actually experience those things.
So this has nothing to do with us playing charades the other day, and you had the
dinosaur
subconsciously.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
the game was heads up, right?
Heads up. The game on your phone. Yeah, heads up.
It was really fun. I had to put my hands in my shot like a T-Rex, but I already have little arms, so I kind of just had to make fun of myself, I guess.
I had thought about thirsty because I kind of should have got some water before we started. I'm kind of thirsty. My lips are dry. But
yeah, cracking right now. You get blood on the mic.
What'd you say?
Got blood on the mic.
Ew, gross, disgusting. Carmex sponsor us.
Please help with this.
I cannot afford. I go to Walgreens and I simply just cannot afford your product. Send it for free.
And like you think car dealerships just give you a sample in their cars? I mean, it's CarMax.
Mix in Mix. What's that Mix company that makes or is that Mix the food?
Either way, CarMax, get on that. Like that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, they do. They need it.
CarMax and CarMex.
They really should be including that with every time I open the app. I should get like a sponsor for CarMex. How do we get?
And you can wear assless chaps because lips are chapped. So wear assless chaps in your car and chap your lips with assless chaps.
Yo, by the way, secret weapon. I had went to Thanksgiving to my girlfriend's family, and I had not met a lot of them yet, and I decided to just like be the guy. Just like be cool and like I decided because I'm not cool and I had to decide that
so
before.
You gotta try
like,
really hard.
But like one of the things I didn't realize was a secret weapon when I purchased it, but now I realize now is to have the Carmex, not the Carmex that you rub on your lips personally, but to have the one that squirts out of the bottle and you rub on a finger. Because a couple people needed chapstick, and I was like, I got you, and they all thought they was like, I don't want to use someone else's chapstick. I said, don't gotta worry about that. I pulled it out and provided it.
So they used your finger instead.
Well, they used that thing. They squirted it on their finger. Little did they know. I put my finger directly to it, so now they get a little taste of my thumb.
Yeah.
Yes, I also put Carmex on my thumb.
Hot sauce on your fingers.
Truff, sponsor us, Truff.
Truff, yes, very good hot sauce.
Best hot sauce we've had.
Truff, by far.
Our friend of ours gave us some hot sauce for free called Truff because he got sponsored by it, and we tried it. That's the best stuff.
Your friend should sponsor us.
Truff.
Yo, making a podcast is truff. But luckily, I have Truff hot sauce.
I mean, if you don't sponsor us after that, I don't know what really we can do.
We want to spice things up with our podcast, so we use Truff.
You think you need viewership? No, we got good ad content. We're telling jokes.
Yes, this content is hot.
To the 3 viewers who are watching and listening to this right now, hit up Truff and let them know that we're out here and we're doing it.
3 viewers. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. And who else?
I almost said it.
Does that mean
my dad too?
Who would you almost say? Don't say it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So now that we got that out of the way, who else should sponsor us? You think? While we're on the topic.
I mean, League of Legends.
Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Some VPN. I know you need ad content, and you're on everyone's channel.
Nord. right? Is that what you said?
Atlas, Nord. There's so many VPNs out
Yeah.
there.
We're pretty much new rock stars.
Yeah.
The YouTube channel. So
Yeah,
why
I have
not
a
sponsor
guitar.
us?
Close enough.
No, if we were actually going through it for a sponsor, I think our best sponsor. Take a guess, because we use the product, we really appreciate it, and we get it
Sweat
for
block.
that. But no, we use the product, both of us, and we get it for our friends, and we're saving balls.
Oh yes, balls. We are talking about Manscaped because
We're actually just doing a sponsorship right now for free.
yeah, but like it's not. I feel free.
But Manscaped is a great product.
Yes. So Manscaped, what I've learned is the ball is in your court, and I like my court smooth.
I think it's funny. Like, we should do this as a continuous bit, like doing sponsors but not being sponsored.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, but not having the product either, which also kind of sucks.
But I kind of have Manscaped. But what's something that I don't have that I want? Friendship. Friendship sponsor me. Love sponsor me. Companionship. Throw me some sponsor.
Almost said something really bad, but I always do that almost. Anyways, the topics for today.
So, like last time, I found some news stories, and these are all true. I actually read the details this time, got some locations. And the first one is something that I think every couple should do to spice up, their lives. And that topic is young couple fake engagement to get room upgrade at a resort.
Wow.
Yes.
They're living.
Flex.
Yeah, they're living like on a different dimension than everyone else. Like, why haven't anyone else thought about that?
I don't know.
Was they running a sponsor at the motel or something?
I don't know, but think of it. Like, they faked an engagement probably in the lobby, and they're like, oh my God, y'all are so cute. But imagine the conversation they got to have after they get in the room. If he was like, it's just a joke, and she's like, yeah, but do you really want to be with me?
Well, they faked it together.
But did they? Maybe it was a joke to get a free room. Bro.
Yeah, maybe the guy was like,
hey, I have a great idea.
to himself and didn't tell her.
I don't know, but
And was
like even if they both agreed to fake it, that's gonna get brought up in the room.
This is a dryer.
That was the dryer.
No, that's. I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't do. I mean, for something like that, I wouldn't do anything like that just because, even just for the morale of it. But like, I think it's one of those things like engagement. Like, once you do it, like it's probably like someone really wants it.
Yeah.
One person in the relationship really wants it.
I think if you fake it, you kind of have to make it.
Yeah, like, why fake it? Like, it's depending on how long you. I guess if you're together for like 6 months, right?
Maybe they met on Tinder and they just want a nice room.
That'd be kind of nice. That's kind of a cool
It's
relationship.
a Tinder night.
I think that's cool. Like, if
There's some Bumble and it's about the birds and the bees happening later.
is that the modern day Romeo and Juliet, or not Romeo and Juliet? What's the couple that was like Robin Banks and stuff? I'm tripping.
I feel like this is more like Angie Jolie and Brad Pitt because they didn't work out.
Yeah,
This
something
probably
like
won't work
that.
out either.
What is it though? I'm freaking Bonnie and Clyde.
Yes. Yes.
Modern day Bonnie and Clyde.
Yes. They didn't rob a bank. They robbed the hotel.
Exactly. That's crazy though. I think that's cool. I think that's cool that they got a free room, but at the same time, like, I agree. Like, someone, even though it was fake, someone after the fact probably wished it was real.
Yes.
Someone did.
And if he had a fake ring,
like a ring pop, I can just imagine him like
yo,
using
a ring pop would be fire.
I've always said this: if a girl decides she wants to engage to me, the only thing, or not engage to me, she wants to like propose to me. The only way I'm accepting it is if they come with a ring pop. Either that or one of those like.
What flavor, David? Can I guess?
Don't guess, because I feel like this is gonna get in the realm of like racism. People like to say grape when they apply it to black people.
I was not gonna say grape.
Okay, I'm just making sure. What? Go ahead.
I don't want to say it now because you're gonna say that's what you're gonna say.
You were gonna say grape?
No, I was not gonna say grape. I love you. I'm not racist.
I do like grape.
Okay.
I don't think they make great ring pops though. Go ahead, guess. I'm sorry.
Watermelon. I'm just kidding. you dove right into that one yourself. Oh God. All right.
Chitlins. Chicken. Like
Chicken ring pop. Oh my God.
That'd
That'd be disgusting.
That caught me off guard. The watermelon ones are delicious though. Like you like the watermelon ones.
That's what I want.
Exactly. That sounds great.
Don't give
I'm
me
used to the
grape.
cherry ones though. The red
Cherry?
ones. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
all I'm used to.
Red's the color of love. You're so sentimental. You're so
I
nice.
didn't even mean to do that.
All right.
Wow.
You afraid of spiders?
You know this? Yes.
Well, do they know this?
I'm afraid of spiders.
Tell them how scared you are of spiders.
Well, I'm so afraid of spiders that our basement, which we're in right now, the other day it rained, I had a thunderstorm, and spiders tried to escape from the water. They decided to migrate to our basement somehow.
Oh man.
There were 7 spiders down here in the morning. I had an early shoot, and they were all over. There were some on my camera cases, and it took me what usually takes 40 minutes or something like 30 minutes or something. It took me like 40 to 45 minutes to get my gear out of the house and packed up.
So I feel like spiders saw the movie Bug's Life, and they thought Thug Life. So they came into our house and took our shit, which is our property. But you being scared of spiders, got a story for you about spiders that I read today.
Oh, jeez.
A new spider has been discovered
Oh, no.
that has a bite so strong it can pierce the human fingernail.
What?
Yeah.
Pierce the fingernail?
Yes, that's very hard.
It's how big is the spider?
It's
a tarantula?
About smaller than a tarantula. I believe it was in Australia.
Because okay, that makes sense. It's
Yeah.
Australia.
Everything in Australia will kill you.
Like, they should not go there.
No.
Like, I want to travel to every possible place I can, except for, like, Australia.
Yeah.
Maybe not, like, in the Middle East as of now, but, like, Australia mostly.
You ever seen a camel spider?
I have, and they're not that. I heard they're not that harmless, but they're huge.
They're harmless. So being scared of death is harmless.
What? What do you mean?
They're freaking. I'm scared of them. I'm not
Scared to
of spiders.
death. That's a good point. If
I'm
I
not
seen
scared
it, I'm
of
like,
spiders, but I don't want to see one of them.
they're like
walk
that
up in-
big,
Bigger than that.
and they like get in people's cars.
They're as big as camels.
No, like 8-legged freaks. Now, if I seen a camel spider, I would be scared. But knowing that it's because they look freaky and they walk like that.
Like the poor camel. What if he's like, bro, don't put my name in that.
Ugh, man, that's the camel's like don't associate me with that.
Put
That's
some
like
respect on my name.
that's a bad part of our culture. It's like the camel spiders. Like we don't understand
about
why
that. No,
I wonder why they name them. Is it a water thing?
I don't know.
I wonder why they
I
name
think
them.
they look like camels. The color and like they have hair and stuff.
They're brown like that.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
I'm not sure. I do know people were shooting them with like ARs and rifles in like the war, because they would come when they were sleeping at night. They would wake up and there was camel spiders like in their room they're in sleeping in like wars.
And like you talking about like the soldiers.
Like Afghanistan, I believe they're at, or Iraq, one of those two. That's where they're native to.
I know Australia has them as well.
Yeah.
Dang,
What don't they have?
They have everything. They have snakes and everything.
They
have a
got
lot.
football.
Do they not?
I don't
They
think
have a
so.
team?
They have soccer, I think. Maybe. I think rugby is I don't know. I'm getting off topic, whatever.
That's actually crazy that they were shooting them with rifles and stuff in the war. Where'd you learn about that?
I watched a video of them shooting them in like a war video.
Oh, this is like recently.
They were like, it was a long time ago.
Oh.
They were freaking out and they were like everywhere. They're huge.
I would be freaking out too. Jeez.
But you know what makes me not scared of spiders?
What?
Here's my theory. This is how I get rid of spiders. I see a spider and people are like, oh no, a spider.
I know where you're going.
To me, I think of the spider's perspective. Perspective. Oh
Perfection.
shit, a human. I'm about to die. And usually he does. Oh, she. I don't know spiders that well.
A giant person like walks into and they don't even understand the concept of a different species.
I can't eat that. I'm gonna die.
They just know that like a fly lends into it. I'm gonna eat a fly. But
I'm
like
gonna snack on that.
But when they just look at us, like me walking through that door, like and the spider's like right over there, they're just like like what is that?
Yeah.
Like they're just thinking that there's something giant and they freeze. Like you ever seen they just stand still?
I'd freeze too if I saw me. Look at me.
I mean I freeze when you walk into the room too.
That's because you're cold.
But like no, I think that's a good. That still doesn't help me because it really. I think what scares
Just
me.
imagine if they could talk. They'd be like begging for their lives, and you just have to stand there and take a life of a spider.
I think if they would talk, I'd just be like, "You mind relocating?"
He might be very polite and
And
say,
if he's not,
"Oh,
but
bro,
it's
I'm
the
so sorry."
it's the one hard-bodied spider that would freak. That's why I'm afraid. Like if I go into it and I go, "Hey, can you relocate?" and he goes, "I'm gonna climb up you," and starts coming up towards me.
I'm gonna climb up. He says, "Well, what?"
I go, "I'm gonna step on you." He
I'm
goes,
gonna kill you. He
"Try
says,
me, I jump."
Try. I dare you. Like, why are you? You're a different kind of spider.
If a spider had that level of confidence, I'd be like, "You know, you deserve to be here, buddy. Here's a house." Here's like
Speaking of spiders in your house, good transition. Next story.
Why are we talking about spiders so much?
No, it's not. It's not spiders. It's about houses.
Okay.
So, in I believe it was Germany. Yeah, Germany. A couple tried to smoke out some snakes, and they burned their house down.
How they smoked it? Like, what was the process?
The article said they lit a small fire trying to get them out of a hole, and it caught fire to the insulation of the house and burned their house down.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That sucks. Is that a thing, that smoking out snakes?
I don't think people do that.
I've never heard of that. Where was this at?
It's in Germany.
Germany, got you. I thought you were going to say Australia. I don't know what goes on in other countries.
Nothing, currently, I guess.
That's insane. Like, first of all, I didn't know you can smoke out snakes at all. I didn't think that was
It's a hot snake.
a thing. I didn't know you get that, like, snakes like dip out with smoke. I thought you just would call like an exterminator. This like must be one of those things. If you're dealing with snakes, you Google it and you're like, okay, I got to smoke out snakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I would name that snake?
What?
Smokey Robinson.
Smokey the snake.
So
I learned real quick what I learned about snakes, because I had a photo shoot with a snake the other day. Because snakes don't scare me like that. Is that they don't have ears. They can't hear.
So they'll never know what sounds like.
No, but that also I didn't realize this, which is obvious, that thing is like an irritated response.
Oh, so they're like, step back.
Yeah, I didn't know. Step back. That's funny.
Stop it.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Have you ever been drunk before, David?
Yes.
Yeah? I have too. This man got so drunk, he wandered off. They had
This
a
is
search
Florida?
party for this man, and he joined the search party looking for him.
It took me a second to realize what you said.
He was so drunk, he wandered off. He found people that were looking for a drunk man that wandered off, and he joined the party looking for him.
How'd they not know it was him, though?
I don't know.
Where does this take place at?
This was, I believe, it was in America, I know that.
Like South
It's probably Texas.
or Florida? Because this sounds
Probably.
this sounds like a Florida
If
man.
not Florida, it's probably like Louisiana.
Something deep south.
Deep south.
If not just Tennessee, but that
It ain't happening in like Oregon.
negative.
It could
no.
happen in Tennessee, but
That's crazy, dude. I can't like. That's a real story that you found.
yeah, real story.
Wow.
Another good story. You like Legos?
I like them. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you rob Legos?
Let go.
Hey, turn up. Burglars in Germany knocked down brick building to steal Lego bricks. They took 100 boxes of Legos.
So they knocked down brick building to steal Lego bricks.
Yes.
Like, I wonder why. I want the context. I feel like we always get like one side of the story with these articles. Like, what is the context? Like, are they really? I like to imagine that these. Where's it at again?
It says Germany.
What's going on in Germany? Like, I like to imagine that these German men are just like Lego fanatics, and they're like, we need more Legos, and then like they have to like go do this and like build like they're like 35 or 40, like in their 40s, and like they've been doing Legos their whole life. I think of everything in movie scenes. So real quick, I think that these guys are single, they're in their 40s, and they're like, you remember what we used to do when we were kids?
Rob banks.
Legos, Legos, and we used to watch Money Heist.
Yes.
So now they're like, let's go,
Let's
let's
do it.
rob a Lego store, and it's like The Hangover.
And they build a bank out of Legos so they can knock it over.
That's insane, dude. I can't believe that there's like, I don't get why people are doing Legos though. Is it because they're expensive?
See, maybe they were kids and all they could afford was mega blocks, and they felt like
Was it
crap.
kids though?
No, it was men.
What is going on?
Wait, I don't know a kid that they would call a burglar, and there was more than one. It's a group effort.
So it's like they
It's
throw
a whole
100.
church group robbing the Lego bricks.
It's a Christmas thing then.
It must be. Maybe they're trying to get that doll from the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
What's that?
Remember?
No,
Turbo Man?
I haven't watched that.
Bro, it's a good movie.
I need to watch that.
Or Christmas
I haven't seen many of Arnold's films except for
It's a good Christmas movie. Turbo Man.
Turbo Man. I think that like with
I
like
just thought of that, but
the context of like the Lego story is that these guys probably just want to like, it's almost Christmas, they steal Legos and they're trying to resell them because Legos are like $500 for like the big sets.
yeah,
Or 200, like they're expensive.
yeah.
Like building like the Millennium Falcons, like
Terrible team.
my dad would hate that. But
Sorry, David.
I mean, from what I hear, they're pretty bad this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's expensive. Me and my ex-girlfriend we went to the Lego store and explored the idea of like getting into something that reconnected our love for each other. We were like, let's try Legos and let's just build Legos together. And it was like, we don't love each other enough for that price. Let's skip out on that.
For that price.
She knows I'm joking. She was
about to buy her diamond ring and a Lego set. Those things are expensive.
Yeah, she's like, I'm over here trying to find ways to reconnect our love, and she's asking for me to propose. I just realized that. What a douche I was.
That's fine, man. All right. New Mexico University is offering to dismiss parking tickets in exchange of 5 jars of peanut butter to bring to the campus office. Oh. I have a great headline for this.
Wait, go ahead.
Need to get out of a jam?
What is the context, though? You get all these stories and you provide no context. What are they? Are they helping the homeless?
The context is for food donations.
Gotcha. That makes more sense.
Instead of parking tickets, you got to bring 5 jars of peanut butter.
Let's cancel that out of our mind, because I like to imagine that there's a parking office somewhere, like a group of like parking officiants and like a boss, and they're all like, they one day just get saltine crackers and peanut butter, and they're eating it, and they're like, this is really freaking good. Like, let's take this instead of money.
Yes.
Like, I like to think that that's what happened.
Probably.
I feel like that's way better than donating it to people.
Getting peanut butter jars.
Getting peanut butter jars for my own selfish needs is 10 times better than giving it to someone who needs it. Water, go drink it.
Jelly. Some dry ass mouth about that.
We have some jam upstairs, by the way, that like my girlfriend bought for her dad. And it's like a organic, like from the market thing that we need to try, because she never gave it to him. So, by the way, sidetrack. But
thank you. Last story.
I got some bread too.
This story's a bit older, but I found it hilarious. Bucks seek. It's hard to say fast. Bucks seek shelter in church on day of hunting season.
Well,
I guess they were trying to story, but I thought it was too funny.
Guess they were trying to pay their tithes.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
How many bucks?
3.
So, $3 in tithes.
Listen, guys, that's all I got. Me and my homies.
All I got. Let's pay it up. Pay it forward. That's so stupid.
Like, I imagined this is probably how Bambi would have went out, having some religion before she, hit the head.
I hope so. I think that. I like to imagine all this stuff in a different way, but I like to imagine these bucks were seeking shelter, but found God. So they went in there and they're like, oh, let's go. And they're like, they're looking around, and then one buck just turns around and goes. And then you see like the crucifixion up there, and like Jesus up there, and he goes, because they don't speak English, so he goes.
He goes, wah.
And there's like a deer up there wearing like one of those priest things, and he baptizes all 3 of them. They give their life to Christ.
The deer?
The deer baptizes them, and they give their life, like all 3 of the bucks give their life to Christ in the water. And then the people just come in the next day, and there's a bunch of like disgusting like fur and stuff sitting in the holy water, because the bucks are just chilling in there last night.
What if Jesus was like a hunter? It's a big trick.
Actually, that's an interesting conversation to have. Like, in the time that Jesus was on Earth, like, were there hunter and gatherers? Like, did he ever have to hunt for his own food? Like, I don't know that time period that much.
I don't know.
They had markets and stuff.
Yeah, someone had to hunt. It doesn't just show up on your porch. I imagine somebody had to be a hunter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I bet Jesus ate deer meat.
He probably did. And they were fishing and stuff too.
Yeah.
Because he would like change fish and stuff into stuff.
Well, if you're a deer and you're watching this,
be a deer.
Sorry.
And like and comment.
But imagine what the wives thought. They
probably
think their husbands are at the club partying with the other does, and they're getting saved. they can come back home to them.
It's like one of those TikToks. It's like what girls think men do when they're in the shower.
Yeah.
And it's like, instead of that, it's like what the buck wives think they're doing when they're out and hunting for food.
Yeah.
Going buck wild.
Yeah, they're actually in church.
Like they're slinging their antlers back and forth like this. Like soaking wet.
Getting baptized.
But they're actually getting baptized.
That's pretty funny.
I almost got a headache. Wow.
All right, that's all those. All right. This is about to die, it looks like.
Jeez.
These things are crazy.
I got a challenge for you. Right now.
Challenge me.
Okay. I want you to call your mother. You have your mother's phone number?
Yeah, right. I think I do.
Okay, cool. I want you to call your mother right now. Go ahead and pull it up. Their contact list.
Okay.
For the podcast. No, go ahead and pull it up. As I
Do you think
described
we
to you.
should get batteries for this?
It'll last for a second. It'll be fine. We're almost there. We're almost done.
It's only been 27 minutes.
Good.
All right, bet.
You got it ready?
I got my phone.
And when you call her, I want you to tell. No, don't tell her you're on a podcast. Just I want you to say that, Mom, there's a lot going on right now. I just want you to know you're not going to hear from me in in 2 months.
No, dude. I'm not doing that. No, dude. I can't just hang up after that.
You're not going to hang up. I just want to see her reaction, and go, hey, you're on the Green Astro Van podcast. Say hello to everyone. This was a prank call.
Oh my God, dude. She's going to think something's really going on with me in, like, my life.
I would call my mom, but I can't.
I'm sorry, dude.
Hello?
Hey, Mom. Can you hear me pretty good?
What?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
So, something came up, and I'm not going to be able to come home for, like, at least 2 months.
I know.
Oh.
I heard you talking with your dad yesterday.
Yeah, well, there's stuff I didn't tell Dad that I got into some trouble.
With what?
Yeah,
what?
So, like, I kind of want to talk to you first because I probably wouldn't get as a reaction to maybe Dad. But I broke into a facility to get some equipment, and I got caught. And it's my equipment, but what ended up happening is that someone that matched the description just got caught stealing from this location, so they think it's me. So I have to go to court, and like I have to go to the police precinct in 9 days. So I'm gonna have to figure this out, and they're telling me like even if I'm not guilty, I'm gonna have to probably like if I leave town it's suspicious, and I don't think I should leave town. Because they're like trying to press charge like $10,000 on me.
For what?
So camera equipment got stolen. I didn't steal anything, but they think it's me because I matched the description. But it's not me. That wasn't me. I'm not a theft. You know that. And
Yeah.
I don't really know what to do right now. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best solution for this. But I thought I'd let you know. I'm gonna call Dad in a bit and tell him.
When did this happen?
Yesterday.
Well, you were talking to your dad yesterday. Are you full of shit?
No, I just.
Bryce Aaron.
Hold on.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. This is Officer Kelly.
Hi.
Hey. I heard Bryce talking on the phone with me. I know it's probably hard to hear, but no, what he's saying is truthful, and like he probably won't have access to a phone soon because we're going to have to keep him incarcerated for a few weeks until we can get some more information.
Well, my son doesn't do nothing wrong. He's a good guy. So.
Okay, I'll give the phone back to him, let you talk to him, but he'll be gone for the next couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, Bryce. This doesn't sound right. Is that your... Where are you now?
I'm in my podcast studio recording our podcast, and this is just a joke that we have called "Call Your Mom."
You're such a little dick.
All right, yeah, I love you.
I haven't heard from you in a while. Nice to hear from
bye.
you. She said, "Is that your?" She goes,
Am I good at this?
That was, but you took that way further than I thought. I was like, when you said like you broke into a facility and stole some equipment, I was like,
Well, I saw equipment, so I had to like, just think in my head, and I was like, "Well, someone breaking the house, probably take our stuff."
your mom would have, like my dad. If you would have told me to call my dad would have. If I would have said that exact same thing, he would have just simply been like, he would have said that did not happen. Because you have to. The only thing I think he would believe is something like outland, like it had to be something he's never even imagined me doing.
Like,
you know what I mean?
give him a hug or something.
My dad is in my life, and he's a good father.
Well, David's dad's really, really
Yeah,
great.
he's cool.
Shout out to David again.
Great
Good
cast.
Guy. Good guy.
Today.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dad. Great cast today, though. I mean, I got a question for the audience again.
All right, what's that?
Since they commented last time, and thanks for commenting about nostalgia moments that you had on the last cast. The question this time for you is like based off one of the topics that we talked about. The question that I have is like, what are some like interesting stories in your life that like end up being a little bit different than what you expect it to happen? So like, for instance, like, wait, you were supposed to tell a story today. I just not thought about this that you
About
never
what?
told. Something about watching a video.
No, I'm not talking about that.
You chickened out.
I'm not talking about. It's about to die. You know.
Oh, okay. What's a story in your life that, or what's a better question? What's a plan in your life that
Okay, I'll
went
tell
weary?
you. So
Here we go.
I'm different now. My mom clearly thinks, she says I'm not like
She
that.
said you do nothing wrong.
So long time ago, remember LimeWire, David?
Of course.
I think it was before FrostWire, right?
I can't remember, but yeah. I
Yes.
remember LimeWire.
So LimeWire, this really happened. I'm a little boy. Got a little energy in me. I'm
Oh,
downstairs. I'm downstairs in my parents' basement. We have a nice computer. This shit nice. And you got to turn on with your toe. Those kind of computers, the
Oh,
bottom.
like sitting on the tower downstairs.
Yeah, the bottom under you. So I was in my feelings that night, and I wanted to release myself. In better terms, I wanted to get a nut off.
Like,
Is that better terms?
yeah. What do you mean
So-
by that? Like,
Masturbate, I guess you'd say.
got you. Cool.
Nice, good talk. Yeah, I mean, men and boys, they do that, right? I'm not the only one, I hope. Okay. So, I downloaded a video off LimeWire, which was my first mistake. My first mistake was probably just being at the house. But I'm already anticipating what I'm about to watch because I'm a boy with hormones. And it's a video of Rick Roll. And I get Rick rolled. But I'm so determined that before the video really starts, I'm already like mostly done because I'm thinking about it so much.
Mm-hmm.
So I nutted to Rick Roll.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And in the end, he got rolled. Because he never thought his video would be used for that content.
So did you click on the video and then it was immediate, or is it like like a quarter way through?
It was like a bunch of titles talking it up, and then it came
Thai?
in, like titles. It was
Oh, I
like,
thought you said Thai girls.
it was like it was like yeah, it was tigers.
no, Thai girls.
Oh no!
I was like, what?
No. So yeah, that happened, and I don't regret it because I learned to not use LimeWire. Which most of you watching, you know what you did. You know what you got caught doing.
LimeWire it was doing the most.
LimeWire was doing stuff to my computer that I couldn't even imagine.
Exactly. It would just like I would download a song and I would put the song on my iPod and then play it and it'd be like like porn, like audio. I'd be like, bro, this is so annoying.
This is not Soulja Boy.
Exactly. But dude, that is I have a very similar story. I won't tell it on the cast, but
Yeah,
mine's a little bit.
please don't judge me, people.
Just don't judge this, man. Like everyone's been in a situation.
I was like, I think 14, 13. But I was tech savvy as fuck.
Yeah, we're using those Dell computers. Dell ran the world.
Dude, it wasn't even Dell.
What was it?
Dude, is that a Dell? That's a reference.
What did you have? A Macintosh?
No, it was some Rent-A-Center. I don't think it was a Dell.
I can't even think of the other computers that were out here. Like, because it's just.
Oh, maybe it was. I don't think it was a Dell. I think
Because now no
some,
one buys that
It was
stuff.
some old HP.
HP.
For hot porn.
HP, bro.
Bad advertisement. It was not.
Is HP doing okay?
I don't know.
Let's.
They said HPV, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna pray for HP because I don't
Alright.
think HP's out. Like
Moment
they're
of
done.
silence for HP. Alright, I think they heard us. Hey, HP sponsor us. We'll help you out.
Cool, dude. Plan that went sideways. Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, tell me something embarrassing. Maybe I'll call you next time and tell you a story on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna call somebody next time. My girlfriend actually called while we were on the cast. I wish I would have seen it. I would have answered and be like, "Hey, babe."
We now know.
But thanks for listening again.
Yeah, this was fun.
Why?
Be better
And stay safe.
and be humble.
All right. Peace.